Hey guys, we're live with Jumbo Break number 19E from eBay. Welcome to the break. Just getting set up a little bit. We'll get this started at 8 p.m., so that's in 3 minutes. Just test out the audio for a second. It's working. Okay. All right. We do have a few more spots left in our random for a Super Jumbo. So we're doing random spots, random teams in Super Jumbo. Available above. So if you want to get in on that, that should fill up. We'll probably do it tomorrow though. There's 7 or 8 spots left in that one. And with that said, we're going to get this started here. This is a sealed case of Jumbo. This is break number 19E. Thank you guys for buying in, and welcome to those of you from eBay who are new especially. Alright fellas, we're going to start with box number 1. This is a full case of Jumbo. Full case of the Jumbos. Here we go. Base paper is not included, so I'll separate that out pretty quickly and move on. Let me know if you have any questions as we go here. We're doing lots of eBay breaks every night. We're going to look to ship everything on Monday after the holidays. I don't think you want all these shipments going out in the craziness beforehand, so for everyone's good, I'm going to ship on Monday. We will sleeve and top load anything numbered, as well as autographed, including paper numbered cards. The paper will be put off to the side as we go. We got a purple paper of Cole Young going out to the Mariners. He's one of the top prospects. Good luck, Corey. Again, this is break number 19E from eBay. There might be some of you who are going to be in the Super Jumbo after this. Those auctions are ending now on eBay. Same username, so if you want to bid, there might be a few teams left there. That'll be at 10 p.m. I get questions whether we ship base paper. We don't. It's just sold as one additional spot. It's a nightmare to sort, and it makes shipping really expensive, so we don't do base paper with the teams. Alright, we'll get started with box 1 here. We have a Simon Wan purple to 250. And then our first auto is a Dougie Hood. Douglas Hood III going out to the Orioles. 470 of 499. It's a refractor. Get the light a little higher here. Give me a sec. Alright, we got the Douglas Hood going out to the Orioles. That's our first auto. We got a Zach Neto refractor here. So I'll try to sleeve up the guys that I know to be good. That's a Zach Neto refractor for the Angels. Nate Furman with a sparkle. I left some paper in here. A Cole Young base. Bryce Hubbard with the sky blue going out to the Reds. Not numbered. Is that a paper? Yeah, we start with a paper here. Warming Bernabel to 499. Going out to the Rockies. Let's see what we got. Got a Neto base. Ooh, nice. Diamondbacks on the board with a nice one. This is Ivan Melendez. Class of 2022 refractor. This one should be numbered, yes, to 250. So nice hit for the D-backs. He's a big-time power hitting prospect. Joshua Baez with a green sparkle to 99. Jace Jung base. We got a Cardinals auto to Jimmy Crooks the third. Jim Crooks the third with a blue auto, true blue, 3 of 150 going out to the Cardinals. Nice hit. We back it up with another Jim Crooks. That one's sky blue. That'll do it for box 1. I'll sleeve up some of these bigger name cards. And then we'll move on to box 2. All right, box 2. If you guys have any questions, obviously let me know. Any requests, let me know as well. I try to pull what you guys are looking for, obviously. Not the easiest of things to do, but sometimes it happens, so let me know. I might take a quick beat in between a box to just answer some eBay questions. They do come in, so if I pause for a few minutes, appreciate your guys' patience. With eBay, sometimes you just gotta make sure you're answering questions, help people find the break, things of that nature. So just letting you guys know. We're into box 2 of 8 here in the jumbo break. We did have a non-payment from a buyer, so there were 2 teams I had to keep. Just full disclosure there, I have the Padres and Rangers because the guy did not pay, so once in a while that happens as well. But we got a Kevin Alcantara to 499 here for the Cubs. I'm going quickly through these papers. They're not part of the break, so if it looks like I'm going super duper fast, I am, but it's to get to the parts that are relevant. The paper sells in a different spot. And you could easily tell paper from chrome. They face a different way. Interesting that there's the Jets playing tonight. I wasn't expecting that. It's kind of cool that there's something to watch on TV, and I appreciate you guys spending your time watching this break. We got an Adam Mazer going out to the Padres. This is numbered 20 of 50. Going out to the Padres. Alright. Good luck. Box 2. What's up, Chris? How you doing, pal? Boston's finest joining us tonight. Chris Bryan. We got Thomas Harrington for the Pirates. This is a sparkle. We got a Cade Horton going out to the Cubs. He's a top 10 pick in draft. Cade Horton, 7th overall pick going out to the Cubs. Melendez. And then we got the Cincinnati Reds on the board with a Logan Tanner. And that's a purple auto. So let's get that one top loaded. Logan Tanner, 17 of 250. 2nd round pick for the Reds, catching prospect. Got a Melendez base. We got a blue Jared McKenzie going out to the Nats, numbered to 150. Happy holidays to you, Chris. I'll give you a call at some point. Let's chat a little bit, man. Been too long. And we got the Mets on the board with DeAndre Smith. Mets, DeAndre Smith with a base auto. Next up, we got Colson Montgomery with a sky blue to the White Sox. Jackson Holiday base. Michael Knorr to the Astros with a purple, and then Walter Ford with a refractor auto to 499. Alright, box number 3 coming your way. Looks like the football game just started. I'm going to throw that on the iPad off to the side. See if I could get it off screen. I'll put it up here. Get the iPad going. Alright, that should work. Box number 3. Hatching now. Who do you guys got in this game? I think Trevor Lawrence has looked really good in recent games. Looks like the weather's holding up in New York. Alright, this is box 3. Fumble. We got a Cole Phillips, Sky Blue to the Braves. Looks like there's a redemption right there. We got an Alexis Hernandez purple paper going out to the Cubs. Redemption. I'll let you guys have some suspense on what that might be. Could it be Brooks Lee? Possibility for the Twins. He's a redemption, I know that. Got an Edis Leonard Sky Blue going out to the Doyers. Sky Blue Leonard. All right. Here we go. Box number 3, Neto base. Jace Jung base. Ooh, there we go. Angels on the board with what you're looking for here. This is a Zach Neto black refractor auto. So one of the premier cards you could pull here. Angels with a big hit. That is a big hit for the Angels. Black refractor auto, 24 of 75, Zach Neto. 13th pick in the draft. Very nice. Very nice card there. So that's a big card we just hit. Morabel with the Sky Blue. Mikey Romero to 250 here with the heir apparent going to Boston. And then we have a gold refractor auto of Robbie Snelling going out to the Padres. So a gold refractor. Robbie Snelling. Not sure if he's a big prospect, but Robbie Snelling with the gold. So very nice box here. See if we can get a third one. Looks like we have green. If you look at the side angle here, we got a green coming up. And if you guys are interested in another break, we have a random spot, Super Jumbo, that has a number of spots still available. I posted a link in the chat here. Here's an Eric Brown refractor. Then we got a green non-auto of Alex DeJesus, and then a Kevin Parada to the Mets. So that was one hell of a box, guys. Great box. Probably the best box I've ripped so far of draft. Zach Neto, Parada, really nice stuff. Just sleeving up the cards that I think are worth sleeving. We try to sleeve some stuff that isn't numbered as well if we identify it while breaking. But otherwise, we only top load numbered cards or autos. It's our policy. Box 4. Coming right up. Let me check my eBay messages real quick. Alright, just had some questions to answer on eBay. I mentioned that beforehand, you know, with eBay breaks, you got to make sure to check and answer those messages. Sometimes people don't know where to look, so thank you for your patience, and we'll continue the break now. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have a random Team Super Jumbo on Facebook. It's the link in the chat. If you look at the chat here, and guys, welcome to the Roto Breaks Facebook page also. We really appreciate having you guys here. We do a ton of Bowman breaks, Bowman draft, Bowman chrome. So if you have any requests, feel free to send me a PM. If you want to do some pick your team, some random team, we've got a lot of Bowman, so definitely reach out. And we'll get into box 4 over here now. We got a Christopher Pacciola of the Cubs with the sky blue. So far, our big hit is that Zach Neto black refractor auto. Really nice card. It's sitting right there. That's got to be worth, I don't know, close to $1,000 maybe, I would imagine. Without knowing any of the comps, just kind of guessing, I would think that's about what it's worth. So hold a $1,000 card, I would think, here. Looks like we have a color paper here. This is Anthony Hall. First Bowman blue paper to 150 for the Yankees. And we're just about ready to start looking at some more chrome. Just curious, guys, anyone here? I don't see much activity in the chat, but want to just make sure nobody has any questions. So somebody say something, just so I know you guys are alive there. But we start box number 4. Jackson Holiday base. We got a Dominic Keegan, sky blue to the Rays. Jackson Holiday refractor. That's a nice one. Melendez refractor. We got a Carson Milbrandt. Ooh, and there it is. Jackson Holiday with a sparkle auto to 71. This is becoming a really nice case. So the Orioles on the board with a number to 71. Jackson Holiday auto. So we're pulling some fire here. And if you guys want to get on another break, which I think you should, seeing that these cases are starting to yield some monsters, let me post a link to our Super Jumbo Random, which is, it is fire. So there you go. Click on that. You could get into the next break, and that is $150 for a random spot in Super Jumbo, which is really rare. I'm one of the few breakers who has Super Jumbo. So grab a spot. I think there's like 7 left, and you'll have your chance of getting some more Jackson Holiday autos. So turning into a very nice break here, I would say. And I'm happy I'm pulling you guys some nice cards. Oriole spot paying off. Angel spot really paying off. Really nice stuff. Alright. Chat got a little more lively after we pulled some nice ones. You'll love to see it. I mean, the Zach Neto is a really nice one. So we got multiple $1,000 cards up there. This holiday's got to be worth at least like $2,000. And then that Zach Neto probably $1,000. So there's your cost of the case. We continue. We got more than half of a case left. We got a Jackson Holiday Sky Blue Refractor, not numbered. So we got plenty of Jackson Holiday in this case, and it looks like my cases are loaded. So you guys should definitely be watching my auctions. Got a Gavin Cross Refractor going out to the Royals. And an Elijah Green base here. And then we got Mikey Romero going out to the Red Sox as a class of 2022 insert auto. Numbered 169 of 250. So this is a hell of a case, I gotta say. Hell of a case. Jace Jung with a base. Jet Williams Refractor. Looks like we got a yellow, and this is Caden Wallace going out to the Royals. Second round pick, number to 75 of Caden Wallace. We will get that sleeved and top loaded. We got a Ryan Cermak Sparkle. The Louder with a refractor. And then we, holy cow, this is a crazy case. Wow. Nationals on the board here with an Elijah Green Blue Wave. This is a monster case, guys. Holy cow. We're halfway through, and look at this spread so far. Nationals on the board with their big boy. Color. This is a monster case. You guys should be running to fill up that other break with this kind of fire coming out of here. We'll head into box number 5 shortly. I have another 2 eBay auctions popping off tomorrow for a jumbo and super jumbo, so get on those. This is indeed a monster case. Everything here is insanely valuable. Elijah Green Blue Wave, Jackson Holiday Sparkle to 71. We're talking about some big cards. These are not weak hits. These are monsters. Best case of draft I've seen so far. I've only opened 3 or 4, so. I'm doing a super jumbo from eBay at 10 p.m. But that's already full from eBay. There will be 2 more tomorrow, a jumbo and super jumbo on eBay. So just follow me, BGN_cards. We break here on Roto Breaks. Almost every night we'll be doing draft for quite a while, so follow us on eBay, Stick around here in Roto Breaks. Keep it going. I think that Holiday and Green came out of the same box, which is absurd. That's like a $3,000 box. Obviously, you could have even crazier stuff, but who knows? The pace we're on. No idea. We got a Bryce Hubbard with a sky blue paper. And a lot of times, guys, if you get a run of cases that have the good stuff in it, there keeps being good stuff in it. So I would stick around with this run of cases I've got. That is a common occurrence where the same guys will start appearing lots of times in a certain batch of cases. Anyone who's been around Bowman Chrome long enough kind of knows that. Start seeing the same names for the same breakers. So we're seeing Holiday Green and Neto come out. Very good sign for the batch of cases we have. It's kind of how Topps collates things at times, potentially. At least from my experience. And there we go. Box number 5 coming at you. All right. Box number 5. Good luck. We got a Sal Stewart purple auto going out to the Reds. So a third baseman. First round pick, 32nd overall. So, you know, this is not even one of our, you know, it's a good hit, but we pulled so much fire that, like, that's just average for what we're doing here. Elijah Green base. Gabriel Hughes refractor. Holiday base. Brooks Lee heir apparent. These will get sleeved up. Got a Kobe Mayo Sky. No, this is an Aqua Wave Refractor to 199 for the O's. And then we got a class of 22 autograph of Dylan Beavers going out to the Orioles. So the Orioles are killing it. The premier team in Bowman Draft is killing it. Dylan Beavers with an insert auto. Redemption. Sweet redemption. Shaolin Polanco. Sky blue paper. Elijah Green with the Invicta. Let me see about Dylan Beavers. First round pick, 33rd overall, in case you were wondering. He was a first round pick. Sleeve these up. I will do a recap of the autos at the end, by the way. See if we got any color. I see a purple. Nate Savino purple. And John Kasevich going out to the Blue Jays. So we got Savino with the purple non-auto to 250 to the D-backs. Then we got a John Kasevich shortstop prospect for the Blue Jays. And let's learn about John Kasevich. Second round pick, 60th overall. Not bad. Blue Jays on the board. Cole Young with the base. Guess I'll sleeve that Cutter Coffee refractor. Neto base. And that'll do it for box 5. Trying to sleeve as many of the good ones as possible. Our policy is that we only sleeve in top load, numbered, and auto cards, but I try to sleeve top prospects as I see them. Don't always catch them, but try to go a little bit beyond what our policy is. And I've shown this on the last few breaks I've done, but something to note with the supplies we use, just so you guys know, the penny sleeves we use, they have the corner cut at the top of it on both sides. So you can see here the corners are kind of chopped off so that when we put the card in, it doesn't nick the corner. And you might be saying that's not a big deal, but that might be the difference between you getting a PSA 9 and 10 when you get it back from your breaker. So we're well aware that there's a lot of value in grading, and we try to keep your cards in the best shape, especially those big ones. Like you could see on this Jackson Holiday here, we didn't nick the corner on the way in. So the more you know, and just a little bit of nuance with how we do things. Let me know if you guys are into that. I don't think a lot of breakers use those kind of things, but very much in tune with the grading game here at Roto Breaks. And if you like what we do, tell your friends. We'd love to have you guys here, and if you invite some friends, that would be very useful to us. We're trying to grow our group. Indeed, Andy. Andy, do you have the Orioles in this break? I could check, obviously, but don't want to pause the break here. But yeah, that speckle of Holiday is a monster. We're on box number 6 of 8 over here. So we're getting to be 3/4 of the way done. Showing off some math skills for you. Alexis Hernandez with the purple. This is eBay break number 19E. This is the jumbo case. We're also doing a super jumbo. So if you bought eBay break number 19E, Andy, then you indeed have the Orioles. And I could just check, actually. Let me just check, because that's a big card. Yeah, 19E Orioles goes to James Schutz. I'm assuming that's you. Same last name. So yeah, James Schutz was the buyer on that card. I mean on the Orioles. So you indeed have the Orioles, and that's your Jackson Holiday, man. So very nice, good purchase, and you're killing it in this break. That's not the only card we've pulled of the Orioles. I mean, it's definitely the best one, but congratulations, Andy. And we're not done yet. We've got a Chase Madroth going out to the Red Sox. Number to 499. Listen, I'm a Yankees fan, so I'm happy to pay back an Orioles fan for the many years of us winning. If this helps, then so be it. I'd imagine that Sparkle Auto of Holiday, which is numbered to 71, by the way. See if I can get the camera to focus on it. Doesn't want to focus on it. Come on. There you go. 31 of 71. Nicely centered. Pretty solid auto. I'd say it's at least $2,000. I don't know. Not sure what it's worth, but probably something around there. And we've hit some really good cards otherwise. That Elijah Green. This is a blue wave of Elijah Green. We also hit a true black auto of Zach Neto. So this has been a really good case. And I recommend that you guys stick around in Roto Breaks and hop into the random team for the Super Jumbo case that we have. We only have like 7 or 8 spots left in it. And I can post a link to it after I finish sorting this. We got... Nope. Thought those would be colored. They're not. I'm going to post a link to our five case, to our random for the Super Jumbo. If I can get my keyboard to work. Yeah, there you go. So we only have like 7 or 8 spots left in that. If you want to get in our Super Jumbo break, random teams, 150 a spot. Looks like we have an orange here, guys. I'm just going to go to it. Ah, it's a paper. We got a Thomas Harrington paper orange. I was got excited there. Thomas Harrington paper orange for the Pirates. I'll just top load that. If you guys are interested in that Super Jumbo, just claim a spot. And you'll be in it. We got a Jacob Mizzy-Orowski. Jacob Mizzy-Orowski. Going out to the Brewers. This guy looks very young. It's a refractor. Born in 02, second round pick. 6'7", 190 pitcher. Wow. Tall kid. Jace Jung with a base. Jake Bennett with a sky blue. Here's a Dylan Beavers refractor. Next pile. We got an orange refractor. Holy cow. This is an insane case. This is a top 10 pick also. Gabriel Hughes going out to the Rockies. 7 of 25. Insane case, guys. Holy cow. Gabriel Hughes was the 10th pick overall in the draft. picture, yes, but that's a true orange. So, this is a hell of a case. Kyle Manzardo with a sky blue. Parada base. Might be the best case of draft I've seen. See if we got anything insane in here. Alright, we continue. Hendry Mendez with a sky blue going to the Brewers. We still have 2 boxes left. We got a Lamar King going out to the Padres, and then a Cutter Coffee base auto. So this will go out to the Padres. Then we got Cutter Coffee with a base auto for the Red Sox, and he's one of the better prospects here too. Cutter Coffee, shortstop. Very nice. Brooks Lee with the base. That'll do it for that box. We have 2 boxes left. Get some sleeves on these. Let me just briefly check my eBay messages. Okay. Bear with me for 1 minute, guys. Looks like we got Scott in the Super Jumbo random. So there's only 7 spots left in that Super Jumbo random. Yeah, I saw it, Scott. Thank you so much. Yeah, these hits are amazing. We have 2 boxes left here. Highly recommend you get in on that. It'll probably break tomorrow at some point in the afternoon because I do have another Super Jumbo to do tonight. But it'll go live. There'll be a recording here as well, so definitely get in on that with the fire I'm pulling here. This is no joke. These are big-time cards. We're not even done with this case. The Super Jumbo will probably be tomorrow afternoon. And I'll post the video in the thread. You guys will see it. I have a Super Jumbo tonight, but that was from eBay. It's just I'm gonna run out of time. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do another Super Jumbo tonight. But there are 7 spots left in it, and that's really good. Like once it's full, then we're gonna roll it. It's random teams, so you might end up with the Orioles for $150. There's also, as a bonus, the all-base paper spot has a Jazz Chisholm PSA 10 first Bowman Chrome auto thrown in. That's worth about, say, about 130 bucks just as an added bonus. So if you get the all base paper spot in the random, you also get a Jazz Chisholm PSA 10, which is pretty cool. Alrighty. We're into box number 7. Weird that that was upside down. I've heard something about some variation cards. Yeah, they have these collated a little weird in this pack. I don't know what that means for us, but there's a few cards that shouldn't be upside down that are. Classic. Fun times. If the Super Jumbo does get filled and I could get the random done, there's a chance I do it tonight, but it might get super late. More likely tomorrow afternoon on that. Ivan Melendez, one of the premier prospects in this. This guy has insane power. Diamondbacks to 499 with the Melendez. Nice one. Yeah, we hit a Holiday Sparkle. We hit an Elijah Green Blue Wave. A Zach Neto Black Roto. And a Gabriel Hughes Orange. All top 15 picks. Pretty crazy. This has been a hell of a case. Three cases in a row we hit Holiday. And I got a Super Jumbo random going on as we speak with only 7 spots left. So if you guys want in on that, you guys should definitely take a spot. We're hitting Jackson Holiday in our cases here at Roto Breaks. We're home of Jackson Holiday. All right, 2 boxes left. And what has been already a monster case. Let's see if we could get it even crazier from here. We start with the Nationals hitting a Jared McKenzie gold paper. Ho-hum gold paper to 50. See if we got any crazy color. We got... I don't think so. Brooks Lee, one of the top prospects in this product, going out to the Twins. This is a sky blue. I'll top loader that for you. He was the 8th pick in the draft. We're just hitting peripheral hits here. Really nice stuff. We got a redemption. Printing plate auto going out to the A's. So we have a 1/1 printing plate auto going to Henry Bolt. Oakland A's. 1/1. There you go. What a break. And I'll recap the autos, but this has been insane. That's a 1/1 auto printing plate. Colton Cowser going to the Orioles with a green sparkly Zach Neto base. And there we go, another Jackson Holiday, this time a base auto. So the Orioles spot Absolutely destroying it. Have yourself a break. 2 Jackson Holidays. This is an insane, insane case. And it just continues. Guys, get in on that Super Jumbo. We are pulling fire. You might end up with the Orioles for $150. Parada base. Jet Williams base. George Valera. And then we got a Ben Joyce, 21 of 75. 3rd round pick for the Angels. This is our 2nd black refractor for the Angels. So we hit the Neto black refractor. Now we hit Ben Joyce black refractor. Both going out to the Angels spot. So the Angels now with double black auto hits. Neto and Joyce. Congrats to the Angels as well. I know it's the Orioles show here, but Angels not too far off there. And this is a hell of a case of jumbos. Plus, we're not going to damage the corners of your cards because we're using really good petty sleeves that do not nick the corners. We have one more box, Corey. One more box to go. Wow, these weren't worth sleeving here. We got another box left, and then we got that Super Jumbo random teams. Corey, which team do you have? Last box coming up. D-backs. Yeah, you hit that Melendez insert, so let's see if we can hit you another one, man. And welcome to Roto Breaks. Roto Breaks. I'm a New Yorker, so I said Rotor Breaks. I know it's Roto. Oh my gosh, this is a monster case. Monster case. And I'm trying to keep those refractors in good shape for you, man. I saw a couple Melendez. I sleeved them up. I'm trying to make sure you get those cards in good shape. Doing the little things. Here at Roto Breaks. Yeah, this is a great case. I'm enjoying just pulling these cards. Sometimes when you have a bad case, people are like, "Ah, man, didn't get anything." And it's not my intention to not pull you guys good cards. We want to pull you guys good stuff. You just don't know what's in these packs, right? But it's cases like these that are really fun. And we still have a box left, so we got 3 autos yet to emerge. Exactly. Andy, I'm actually shipping everything on Monday, so you read my mind. We're on the same page. I am shipping on Monday. I'm not getting involved in the holiday insanity. Everything ships on Monday, guys. Not messing around. And Andy, I'll put some extra postage on yours. We'll get it out 2-day. Not today, but 2-day mail. I don't know what the mitten is. Ellie Dela Cruz for the Reds. Nice card. Numbered to 150. That's a paper. Who knows what this last box has in it? Judging by this case, I don't know. All bets are off, guys. If you take all the bets, they're all off. Youpers over there, huh? Good old Michigan. Michiganders. Good old Michiganders over there. I almost went to the University of Michigan, but then I didn't. This card's all bent. Not my fault, I didn't do it. It's just a base type of card. We got a Blaze Jordan. I don't know if the Super Jumbo's full. Let me take a quick look. Looks like 2, 4, 8. Looks like we are overbooked on that Super Jumbo. 2, 4. So it looks like we sold too many spots. Yeah, let me put a cap on this right now. Sorry about that, guys. We went over the spots available here. Lyle got 2. Mike got 2. And Raymond, I'll have Sorry about this, guys. I'm just making sure people don't. Just one more minute here and we'll get this back on track. Alright. No worries. Lyle, you did get your 2. I'm going to continue with this break here, and then we'll sort that out. So, you got this pile that is done. You got the Blaze Jordan with the sky blue. Let me continue through these. So the Super Jumbo is full. Thank you guys for that. I mean, with the fire we're pulling, honestly, it's not a bad idea to be getting into that. This is some insane stuff, without a doubt. Just make sure these are all chrome. No. Okay. Alright, we're back on track here. We got, nope, Trey Sweeney that looked like a paper color, but it's not. Okie dokie, we're on our last box over here. Last box mojo in an unbelievable case. So good that honestly, you gotta keep getting in on these, or I'll just rip them all for myself. Ha 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 ha. Dominic Keegan going out to the Rays with the sky blue. I'll do a recap of the autos, and it will be a nice recap. Could be even nicer in short order. All right. Okay, we got a Brooks Lee with a base to start off. We got an Ignacio Alvarez, sky blue. Jace Jung refractor for the Tigers, nice. We got Henry Williams for the Padres. Henry Williams on the board. 3rd round pick, Padres. So that's our first auto of the last box. Okay, 2 autos left. So here we end up. This is a Mason Bennett and a Walter Ford. All right, so we got this Gavin Cross Mason Bennett blackjack numbered to 250. So Gavin Cross, one of the best prospects in this. And then we got Walter Ford with a green auto coming up to the Mariners. Walter Ford, 66 of 99. Going out to Seattle. 2nd round pick, Mariners. Color match, it could be argued as well. Really nice looking card. Eric Brown with a refractor. I think Jordan Beck, 1st round pick refractor there too. Okay, 1 pile left here. Good luck. We got a Mason Barnett with a blue to the Royals. It's a blue refractor. And then we finish it off with a Brandon Birdsell. This is a refractor auto to the Cubs. Brandon Birdsell to the Cubbies. Drew Gilbert. Joe Duncan. Alright guys, so I'm going to put these away and then do a recap of the autos. Sleeve up these last cards. Yes, congrats. What a case indeed. That was beautiful. Thank you guys, and thank you for filling up the Super Jumbo. If you look on Facebook for case number 10FBM, so you just search hashtag 10FBM, we actually have a 2022 Bowman Chrome Hobby case that's half full, and the teams are discounted. You could take $10 off a team if you go to number 10FBM and search that. Grab a team. 2022 Bowman Chrome was awesome. All young hitters, so I would get in on that if I were you guys. With that said, let's do the recap. I'll start with these ones that are up here on the stands. We got a Gabriel Hughes orange refractor, 7 of 25 Rockies. Henry Bolt with a 1-of-1 printing plate to the A's. This is an auto. We got a Zach Neto Angels, 24/75 black auto. We got a Jackson Holiday base auto to the Orioles. We got a Jackson Holiday sparkle auto, 71 for the Orioles. We got an Elijah Green blue wave to the Nationals. And we got a Kevin Parada base to the Mets. Furthermore, we've got a Brandon Birdsell refractor to the Cubs. Walter Ford green auto to the Mariners. Henry Williams to the Padres. Ben Joyce to the Angels to 75. Cutter Coffee with a base to the Red Sox. Jacob Misiorowski with a refractor to the Brewers. Josh Kasevich to 499 for the Blue Jays. Sal Stewart to 250 for the Reds. Dylan Beavers with a class of 22 to the Orioles. We got Mikey Romero, class of 2022, number to 250 for the Red Sox. Jackson Holiday with a sky blue. Jackson Holiday with a refractor, non-auto. Robbie Snelling, gold refractor auto to the Padres. Walter Ford refractor to the Mariners to 499. DeAndre Smith to the Mets. Logan Tanner to 250 to the Reds. Jimmy Crooks to 150 for the Cardinals. Melendez with an insert auto to 250 to the Diamondbacks. And Dougie Hood III to 499 for the Orioles. Hell of a case. Thank you guys. I'll put this up on YouTube. This is a sick case, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. Take care.